routine. That's what the devil brought in. He said, okay, we're not going to do anything with the matter of sin. Let's keep sin for those who are backsliders. But for those who feel that they are standing, let's give them routine. Let them continue praying. Let them continue fasting. Let them continue reading the word. But let them lose the relevance of what they are doing. So you see somebody go around shouting and being proud that he has done 7 hours straight, 7 hours prayer, 7 hours worship, 12 hours, as the case may be. Or as you know, the way it goes when we do beginning of the year, we do 7 hours, 7 days, 14 days, 21 days, 40 days, as the case may be. We pray, we shout, we kabash, we sweat, we do everything, and we feel that just because we did that, we are growing. But somebody can come out from that same thing and go out and make very, very wrong decision. But his mindset to be that I prayed, how come am I making this kind of bad decision? You just want to pray to fulfill all righteousness. For his schedule to just tick that you prayed today, but there was nothing that touched you. You just rush into prayer and come out. There's nothing that touched you. Nothing changed. Obedience actually listens to find out, God, what do you want me to do? If I've come to pray, what do you want me to pray about? How is it going to be? Or is it just to just pray and come out? But routine just wants you to do the same way it has been. Routine is a form of pride. Because if you are the one that is in control of your own quiet time or in control of anything you are doing for God, you are the one that is now heading the seat. God is no longer in control. They are not backsliding, they are just numb. And if you keep on doing that way and feeling that you are going to grow, can I tell you that it cannot work that way? Because yesterday's strength cannot deal with today's battle. Neither can yesterday's manna feed today's hunger. Our passion today has turned to protocol. Our fire has turned to form. Our worship has turned to routine. But God in his mercy at times decides to interrupt your routine, not to shame you, but just to call you back to order. David said, search my heart. He didn't say my schedule. Search my heart. This is not a call for us to do more, but it's a call for us to return. Jesus told the church in Ephesus, return to your first love. Emphasis, your first love, not their first works, their first love. You can be working for God, but the love is no longer there. And it is weighed in the fire. Fire will burn it up. Because a routine that does not have conviction is just an empty work. But a routine with conviction is devotion. And devotion carries fire.